what do you want to do? Get into these
Q&A.
Q&A section,
and
then we'll do dilemma after and all of that. So this was sent in to us, hence why we started doing this. So it said, hey, this isn't a dilemma. I just have a suggestion that I think will be lots of fun for you guys and your listeners. You guys should put out an anonymous Q&A for DMD listeners to ask direct questions to you lot. Write them down, read them out.
Yeah, we don't.
That's a bit mad still.
He's getting the backstory of why he's gonna do these Q&As, isn't it?
Write them down and then read them out and answer them on your next pod, which is the post. So I'm drawing you guys out, as you don't always say, you're so honest. Can you also let? Don't worry about that. This is the next podcast. Anyway, so we done that. Put the thing out on DMD on the Instagram DMD podcast. That's all our social medias. And YouTube, everything, DMD podcast, just go search for us everywhere. And then the website, dmdlive.co.uk. So, we done that. And by the way, I just want to say, man's literally, we haven't opened, letting you not know, look, these are all, none is open. So this is fresh. We don't know what none of these questions are. We haven't rehearsed them. This is on the spot shit.
Brother.
Now, you get me?
I was about to do a fucker and say, what did that say?
We could just edit it out.
Edit what out? Are we going to edit that out now, man? You get me? So, man, they're ready, yeah?
Don't say man, they're ready. Don't let me sit up, blood. You know the one there, the man to you. Lean up.
Alright, the first one's not too bad. So the first one is, what is your 2 to 5 year life plan? You want to go first on that one? Why the man them so silent?
Wait for West, blood, you get me? Oldest first.
No, man.
Alright, for me, yeah, next 2 to 5 years, boom. I'm trying to get married. What do in business wise or just
in life?
In life, and whatever you got plan going on in life, brother. You get me? As I move forward, still.
2 to 5 years. I'm trying to get married. I'm trying to have some kids. I'm trying to open.
No, you can't bother.
It's your life plan.
I'm trying to. There's bare things, you know. Questions deeper, you know.
Questions deeper.
Say 10 years. You have to say.
Because
it's pressure. Because when you say these things,
yeah.
When you come back to the F, you're like, yo. So 5 years you did say rah. So
I lied.
What you doing, Riley? Say.
The seats will be there.
And then obviously,
the receipts is there.
Obviously to get into the property game. And hopefully be on the right path to open my gym, innit?
Yeah.
Whether that's going to happen in the next 5 years, inshallah. But yeah, that's the plan still.
2 to 5 years. What am I going to be? Nearly 40. You know what? I'm trying to retire by 40. I'm trying to have a property and hopefully be a millionaire in this crypto thing. That's me. And yeah, maybe have 1 or 2 more little minions and possibly get married by 40. Maybe. Depends. What do you think, Wes?
What's your thing? Because you seem dead, so...
No.
What? Nah, what's wrong?
Nah, you're going to dead off
I'm joking.
Trust me.
Man, joking.
You're dead off before me.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I ain't even got 2 to 5 years. All I know is that within this next year...
Come on.
I want this podcast to blow... And I want Weswell to blow as well.
Come on.
And I'm being serious. Now it's time we got some recognition. And that's my aim between now.
So you gave a year.
I thought you said write a book. I was like, come allow me, man. Yeah, so that's it. That's really.
Wow.
I can't look beyond that. That's yeah. Come on. Cool. Man, got the yardy sounds there now.
Not one of you lot meant to the pod.
Next one.
Because it's naturally, that thing's natural.
They're not old enough yet. See,
next one. What's the worst sex you've had and why?
Fucking no. This really what we have to answer.
Yeah, we do.
The worst
just
sex.
go for just one time. Just all name one time.
Just one time, yeah.
Quickly.
Yeah, it was quickly.
I think the worst I probably had is when, obviously, it was a drunken one, and man's slapped it in doggy, and man's clotting, and she vomited, fam.
But you make her sick.
Absolutely disgusting.
You made her sick.
Did it fuck with your confidence?
Was she drinking as well?
Did it fuck with your confidence?
We was frass in it, but you was too frass.
Yeah, too
You get me?
frass.
So I think the jerk up.
Okay.
Yeah, the jerk up. Yeah, like you get me? You're like, bro, you did.
The question is, did you guys carry on after?
No, didn't you see what he done?
You can't carry
Pulled
on.
out and
No
double
way.
drop kicked her off the bed.
Yeah, you see
Made
the
her slide in the
foot,
vomit, so she took the vomit with her.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the worst.
Go on, Wes.
Fucking hell. There's been some shit as well.
Shitters, you know.
What's the worst?
Minus the Barcelona experience.
No, but there was no sex involved in it.
Whoa.
He's actually trying to get me killed out here.
Creating rumours. Go on.
Trying to get man killed.
Joking.
The worst. Probably when I was young. And man didn't have really no techers or nothing. I think it's the second time I beat. And obviously the girls come to my yard after school, innit? And I'm like, I'm conscious of the time, innit? Mum's coming at 6.
Yeah.
You need to be gone by 5:15. I need to air out the room.
Yeah, bare things. There's bare things you got to do with it.
So she's come to my yard, and like I forgot, the man them came to school, left their bikes at my yard, innit? So I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, time is getting crucial. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, they've come. I must have told her to go in the bedroom hide while she left her bra downstairs on the chair. So now it's bait. Like, it's bait who's at my yard because she's got big teeth. Everyone knows who it was, innit? It's bait. So anyway, gone upstairs now, doing my thing, quite young.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Man's beating now. So I'm like, yeah. I'm the man. Turn around. So now man's dogging it, but man's on my bunk bed, so I'm kind of itch over her like that. Boom, boom, boom.
You got the
metal things.
It is a heat shop like it is.
Hey, Rose.
Yeah, I know. No, man, them settings
I think that's what was digging out the patch of hair.
Yeah.
But man's going for it, then all of a sudden I was like, no, can't be real. Hamstring went.
Dead leg.
Boner's gone. Hamstring's gone, but the hamstring pulled. Man's on the floor. She's naked, I'm naked. That man's at football. She said over man, bending man's leg back. Yeah, it was peak, fam.
That's childish.
Eek, no.
Because obviously I was young. Yeah, leg went.
Hamstring.
Yeah, leg. No, went. Fam, I'm throwing off the bed like I'm lying there like yo.
Yeah.
She's like, what you doing?
You can't even say hamstring. You can't even be like, yo.
I'm like, listen, just push my leg in it. She's like, this is weird. This kind of foreplay is this.
I like that. That's foreplay. That, just give man a sports massage. Yeah.
I lie.
Oh shit.
Fuck, you know. I probably only had 2 bad sexual experiences ever, you know.
Just name one.
Just one. But this one's not really me having sex though. It was about to. Alright, so boom. This
it's
was
a sexual
happened.
experience.
So this was happened. Gone to about this.
What was the question?
I hope she ain't read this. I hope she don't see this. But anyway, I'm going to about this girl. Boom. You get me? And you get me? You know, you're doing you're getting into it.
Yeah.
Hugging, kissing.
Yeah.
You get
normal stuff. Normal stuff.
You get me? All I know is, you get me? I'm taking off the panties and.
Oh, the doo-doo's in there.
Nah,
what the fuck?
Doo-doo, but the smell was overwhelming.
Yeah.
My thing just went zzz. I was just like to her, listen, I'm not gonna lie, man, had sex earlier on. I gotta go, man. So it ain't working. I was bust out. The smell was so bad.
Peppy Le Pew.
Smelling like pepper prawn
Bro,
juice.
it was terrible, bro. Like,
I don't do
smell
that
it up until today.
Like I can maybe eat pepper prawns ever again. Smell like pepper.
It was bad.
Yeah, but
I bust out.
Yeah, cause that.
Alright, that's it. Never saw man again.
Okay, so man was a yeet, yeah.
It's a second experience.
Situation.
We can tell 2 stories.
No, it's a similar situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the worst thing is, yeah, this thing, yeah. Man was a yeet, yeah, and she was like, "I'm coming to link you, do some birthday sex, and take my car in it." These times she had a drop top Merc. I was a yeet. I was like, what? What kind of this birthday is gonna turn out alright, you know? So she come to the yard, whatever, boom, getting down. She's doing what she's doing, and then she passed me the key while she's doing what she's doing. I was like, yeah. Then she bent over, pulled out her knickers. I was like, whew, what? I was like, you want the car though?
Man clotted frowsy pumps for the
Yeah.
work drop.
Man continue for the
Man
wet.
said,
Man, you know, man was like, it's a
do you know them,
yeah,
man?
yeah, it's just top Merc. It's just
Man
top
had to
Merc.
get, man had mask way back then.
Yeah,
Man,
lie.
just on some
No.
COVID behavior.
That's facts.
That's
Brady
nasty,
knows.
Big up Brady.
Where's
Yeah,
your-
big up Brady.
Brady?
over there.
Where's your morals, man?
I don't know. I was
Man,
young and I wanted to drive a top
when,
Merc.
when you get a girl with a car, sometimes you're young.
Yeah.
You do, yeah.
I see how
Yeah.
girls get drawn out now. It was stinking. No, young girls get gassed in it. Oh, what? He's got a car and all of these things. Yeah,
That's mad.
it did stink.
I figured that one. That one's a similar question. Where do you see yourself this time next year? Anyway, figure that. Whoa.
Don't do that, man. Don't do silly. I told him stop doing that.
Hey, my fucking G-Lays blitz.
No, you're not ready for this one though.
Nah.
Who was the last person who sent you a WhatsApp message and read the message out loud? Skip family.
Let me see.
Really and truly, you'd have to swap phones because you could just be journalism.
No. I don't
good
take
so
care.
It's probably all the same message.
You know it is.
Probably, yeah, it is because it's bare group messages.
No, but I'm in your that's family, so you
message.
can't even use that
Okay,
one.
that one, man can't. What?
My other phone's dead, so I can't even use that one.
Mine was an
show.
Arsenal football group.
My one's the man then WhatsApp group.
He said no friends.
And the next one's the man then WhatsApp group. And then another man then WhatsApp group.
I couldn't be no friends.
My
So
son.
what the fuck you doing in my phone?
My son. Did. Oh yeah, I can't do family.
Oh, it's my FT.
Next one's mum. I can't do that one.
What's
Rome's.
the FT, fam?
My fitness trainers.
Alright, this is her baby. Man, like her baby, you know. He said on the phone, listen in 1 sec. So he said, man, his daughter's Christian.
Oh, I was baffed.
Her baby, yeah, call it
I
her
thought you
baby.
said
G-Star.
anyway, next
We
question.
got G-Star, you get me? Yeah,
Oh.
He's the her baby because, you get me, original her baby.
Yeah, man, that was
Yeah,
okay.
that's light, man.
Well, you lot didn't read yours.
Man, them phone is
Yeah,
big.
mine was
I
from
told you, my
Arsenal football
FT.
group.
Isn't that your friends? No friends and family.
But it's
It's
only
no
going to be
friends
your
and
friends and
family.
family in your phone.
Okay, cool.
So there was kind of.
Yeah, mine's my
I see where you was going with it.
Mine's my FT still.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
I told them to tell me their birthday. Those young kids trying to get in the gym.
Our thing's clean, man. You can't get
Clean,
the
man.
like
It's clean.
that,
It's
you know,
clean.
like that.
Anyway, come on,
boom.
be silly.
The next one. Would you continue your relationship if your partner didn't want to have sex again until marriage?
Nope. What? Say that again?
If
Until
they-
marriage.
Yeah,
Until marriage.
Nope.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why? So we're doing fast track.
Our thing's steamy, man. What are you gonna do? We're gonna stop that. Why are you doing that? Our thing's steamy, man.
Trying to get right with the Lord.
Huh?
Trying to get right with the Lord.
Nah. What? To married?
Yeah.
Until we
she's
get
trying to
married? Then I'm proposing tomorrow.
Yeah, you being serious?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It depends. It depends.
And I'm getting a
I
big
think it
body
depends
though.
on how
What
long.
about you?
It depends how long.
What about you?
I don't know, man. It depends how long.
No, because no.
It is steamy.
She's giving no.
I don't think it can wait any longer.
but-
Yeah, I don't think.
option
Yeah, it
is-
won't work. It wouldn't work. It actually.
That's
You
how
know what
it
it
is.
is? It actually wouldn't work.
You'd have to get.
It wouldn't work.
But I feel like that's
It would work.
What kind of pressure is
But
that?
I'm saying it wouldn't. The way we are when we're it
wouldn't
just-
work,
it's
man.
We'd break that.
Yeah,
10 commandments out the window
yeah,
a long
man, 'cause-
time.
So she's trying to get right with the Lord, and you're just some
Nah,
devil
man.
spirit
Some
trying to
heathen.
down. Some heathen,
Nah,
yeah,
man,
nah.
this is thing separate,
Even
man.
man,
There's
nah,
no
it's not
way.
separate, man. God
No.
see everything.
We're
God
breaking
everywhere,
up, man.
at all
I'm proposing tomorrow, fam.
Nah, I think if you lot all work on other things in the relationship, apart from the physical aspect, you could do it.
No,
Because
the other
if
things
you know
bring
you're
that
going for
physical.
marriage, you'll be able to concentrate on other
No,
things.
what's gonna happen, bro?
Them other things.
In my
bring
mind,
that
you're
physical.
Them time when you're going out, you're both getting ready, and you get me a sip on juice, and then
Yeah.
now you come.
Well, you ain't got
ready.
no control.
What?
Nah, I don't.
Not with my. Nah.
Nah, yeah, man, it got no. Yo, in the back was just
You
walking
remember?
around the
You
room.
remember-
Just like,
You have to find
Yeah,
yourself
can't
at the
say.
jeweler. You have to find yourself
You're
at the jeweler's
going
quick.
mad.
sorry, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Man felt
yeah,
that
yeah.
question there still.
Yeah.
And
No,
then,
no.
why is this one for me though, man?
I told
one
you,
for
man.
everybody.
Because you
You
manifest.
mean it's for everybody?
It
No,
says-
it's not,
it
fam.
says
No, it's
smokes.
not. No, it's not.
Says Smokes, you should go on Love Island. Would you ever go on it? I would if I was single, and if I had body. But I don't have body, and I'm not single. So
Man want body.
Would you ever say? No, body as in if I was, you get me? Because you know they will go on there. I'm just gonna look like a bag of bones, fam. That's long, brother.
A 17-year-old smokes.
I would go on there
Just say.
if I
17-year-old smokes would be
if I
out
didn't do
there.
all the tasks.
Brother,
Just to
with
bring
his
back
Maggie.
bread for the-
What the do the what?
Huh?
To do what? The task?
To not do the task. I don't want to do the whole
Why?
kissing tasks.
So why are you going?
Because
there
I'm
for?
not.
Yeah, I could do the task.
so what you
Nah,
doing?
if a man's not
Then
single,
go home
bro.
then. But then
No,
what
I'm
you
saying
doing?
if you're single. If I was single, I
Oh,
would
if
go
I'm
on
single,
there.
yeah, I'm there. Yeah, of course.
I would go on there.
Yeah, I'm there,
All the
man.
kissing challenges.
Huh? No,
All of that.
not all of
Sucking
them.
toes, all of that.
Nah, it's not my
Would you
thing.
look?
go
Would
home.
you look go on there?
But we couldn't go on there because we're not trying to do bad stuff.
Yeah, I know. It's
So it's a
true.
myth.
Okay, forgetting them.
Yeah, there's certain things on there that
There's
I don't
certain
know
people
if
that
I
go
would
on there that are in relationships and they go on there to get the bread.
do. Is it?
Yeah, 100%.
Who's gone on there that's in a relationship?
But that makes sense though. If
There
you're-
was that blonde girl who went on there and she had a boyfriend the whole time, and she was dating
and
a
the boyfriend
footballer
probably
guy.
said, "Listen, go bring my two."
She got
wait,
a,
she
she got a
got
pretty
you know,
little
one
thing
second.
deal. She got a
One
pretty
second,
little thing deal.
before the
And-
next question. So your girl turns around and says, "Yo, we can get the bag, 100 bags."
No,
100
goes
bags,
on
that's not
there.
enough.
no, it's not enough. It's not enough. Let's just say $250,000.
They've got
Cool.
£1 million
No,
deals on the
half-
table, you
Or
know.
£1 million.
Right, there's a million
£1 million
Pretty little
sponsorship
thing.
deal.
There's a
And
£1 million.
£500,
Cool,
500,000.
all of that. £1 million
I
sponsorship
can't believe
deal.
what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Million followers. All there's other
Forget the
sponsors.
follow, I don't care about the
No,
followers.
but that comes with
Yeah,
their
yeah.
other sponsorships,
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
the full
Yeah.
bag.
Horrid.
And your girl, you say, yeah, babe, listen,
Prostitution.
do your thing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
support you through this
What?
thing.
She to go on there?
Yes.
No.
Because obviously, because we said that the gal went on there. So your gal go on there.
Nope.
And he
And-
was a footballer. He had bread,
and-
so
and
she didn't even
she's
need to really.
Lipsing up and
Yeah, when it's
No.
when it's girl.
No.
She's not allowed
She
to-
thought
She thought that.
All
No,
the-
she
what-
claimed it.
You know what it is?
It's getting feel up
You
on
know
there.
that bit where they're in the bed and the lights go off and
then the sheets are just moving, yeah.
The sheets. That's how wiggle and a
Rustling.
wiggle and a waggle. eh? Forget all of that.
Just hug up with him.
Yes.
But okay, all of that
You got a
happens.
meal.
She's
You got-
hugging him how
and
she hugs
wins
you in the bed.
meal. She actually wins the show and
Yeah.
wins the meal. Are you taking her
I'm
back?
saying like, yo, you need to go find my man who you want it with still.
So you're not taking her back? Nah. Even if she won a meal?
No.
What do you mean take her back?
Take her
The
back,
agreement
she's
is
gone
to do it while you're with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if that's the agreement and then you go on there and see all the fuckery, are you going to
Oh yeah,
accept it when you come
that's what I'm
back?
saying.
Oh, what,
So
break
you
up
make an
and then go?
agreement and then there's more fuckery than you expected.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
go on there.
alright, so in that time, are you free to do what you want to do?
Why? She's gone on to a game show.
She's gone on,
have to be.
she's got no, but she's
She's
gone
doing-
into a
wait,
game
wait.
to,
She's
she's
going
gone
for the
into
both
a
of
game show.
Yeah,
She's going to a game show to change your life as well
Why
as
is that a
hers.
spud? Are you alright?
I couldn't leave him hanging.
What kind of spud was
What
going
kind
on? What did he
You know
spud
how
up?
it goes.
I want spud. What's going on? What happened?
I said, no, he's talking about it. I said,
I don't want a spud.
No,
Take back the
because
spud. I
we're
don't want
holding out our gal for both of us.
What? We're whoring out your girl for both of
Yeah.
us?
No,
man,
you
give
said
me
that so
Give me
wrong.
my spud back.
You said
man. Give me my
that
spud
Now
back.
that sounded so wild. The girl's whoring herself for the both of you.
No, we're
Yeah.
bantering, man. No one's letting their girl
Yeah,
go on
yeah.
there.
And
Stop
my
being
girl
silly,
can't
man.
go on. Not-
My girl
not
can't
for
go
no
on there
bread.
for no bread, no nothing.
Joke thing. Okay.
You can't get me
How
no
do you
time to
feel
watch it.
about your woman being the breadwinner winner in a couple? Bring home the bacon. Hashtag bring home the bacon.
She's the
Turkey
bread,
bacon.
Yeah,
The-
turkey
the-
bacon.
the- Nah,
man.
I deal with
Hey,
palm.
I'm gonna deal with
yeah,
that still.
yeah.
So my
Why?
guy's making all the
She's
bread.
making
Peppa
the bread.
Pig and
Yeah,
them
she's
things
bringing
there.
back the bacon and you're home with
Covers
them
everything.
and
I'm gonna feel away still
you're
because
cleaning up the yard.
you're gonna
and
feel away
cooking
for a
and-
while still.
What, no house husband? You wouldn't be a house
You
husband.
wouldn't be a house husband.
No, I gotta get it in. I gotta get it in, man.
Yeah, you can. You can go and start your business. You're free to do what you want. You ain't got to worry about bills.
So what are you talking about? Like,
I wish I had a breadwinner like that. I'd be doing a podcast every other goddamn day.
No, man. Because you know what it is because her chat.
You got a show?
Her,
Cool.
man, that's gonna have to take certain chat,
but
blood.
how? But
Why?
you're,
I don't like taking
why?
No,
chat.
but you're
Why?
patting
Why do
in
you
the
say that?
But
Why do
brother,
you-
you're
No, but why do you
patting in
say
the
that?
yard. You know, you sort out the yard. Everything.
You're making the
you-
house a home.
Yeah, you're
Just
running
like
the
you want her
household.
to
You know,
do.
No.
she's just bringing
Is that
bread.
traditional?
They say she's rubbing. She's trying to rub
No,
it
but
out.
no, wait.
No, she's trying to rub it
I know,
out.
man. I'm talking about sorting out the yard.
I don't know.
You're running the household. You know, you're the one that reason why the household is running. But she just brings back the bread. But everything else in the house is patterned. Everything's organized.
You get to choose
I think
the,
that's happy.
But I ain't got no bread.
No, you ain't got no bread.
Because you got bread. No, because you got bread.
So when I
She
want,
gives you bread.
You've got bread
The
together.
bread
You get an allowance
You've
every
got-
month.
You've got your card.
Is it my mother? Am I with my mother or something? Am I a youth man again?
Yeah, but if it was the other way
Whoa.
around, you'd be.
Hold on
given
one
a-
second.
An allowance.
What do you mean? Why would you
Yeah.
be a youth man?
Yes.
Well, you're supposed to.
So you
No?
think there's certain jobs man can't do?
What do you mean?
So you couldn't have a cleaning company?
Of course you can.
No,
But
but
I'm
you're
saying,
looking
I
after
know
the kids.
But I look at
If you had a
things is
company-
man,
You're looking
man
after the
is
kids in
supposed
the
to
home.
run it, innit? Man's supposed to run everything.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it, innit?
But men
You get
don't.
me?
The problem is men don't.
Because men not
Men don't.
traditional, innit?
No, because men don't.
You get me?
Trust me, I try to be. You know me. My thing's old school, but it don't work in this modern society. Can't work.
Yeah, you're the real traditional brother.
Yeah, but it doesn't do me any favors.
Why
It don't do me no favors.
It's not supposed to do you a favour.
Of course, it's meant to.
Why?
If I'm meant to be I'm doing my thing. You're meant to do your thing.
Yes. Oh, she will do that
But
thing.
no, but in this modern world, unless you're clearing, especially in London,
you
unless
need
you're
to clear
clearing 100
bread.
bag
Yeah, you need to
yourself,
clear- yeah, you need to clear bread.
you can't move like that. Then
Only 10% of people in this country earn 100,000 a year.
Yeah, I know.
right.
It's
So
not a
then
lot-
that's what I'm
it's not a lot
saying.
of
So
people.
you can't, as a man, you can't say I can't listen with my one. Hey, make sure everything's patterned. You know, brother. You're barely keeping the lights on. That you can't come in there bossy like that, fam. Take time, because I got to work as well for this to work. So if I got to work as well, you can't be like, "Where's my food?"
know, man.
I just got in the same time as you, motherfucker.
Yeah, don't be asking where's dinner, but we both just got in.
Yeah,
Alright.
Alright.
that was easy.
Hopefully, man's
What's this
multi-million and
This
you get
is
me.
So then you want to have a kept. You see the dangerous thing about having a kept woman. It's like having an employee. You get bitter at certain times. Like, why ain't you done this? You ain't got to work. Why ain't the yard pattern? Like, how can it be messy?
bro.
No, but man, not gonna talk like that,
man,
bro.
don't get in. Bro,
You're not gonna talk like that, though.
you don't know. You don't know. You don't.
Sip your damn juice.
What man just coming?
I think if you're
What I'm gonna say
for
is,
You know what it is, fam.
You-
You man are talking from like a.
No, we're
you know
talking.
what,
No,
though?
no, no,
Do you know
no,
what,
no,
though?
no,
You're not
no,
listening,
no.
you're not
Man are
listening.
talking from experience.
Yeah, but you're talking from.
No,
Hold on.
no.
But you're not. You can't talk from
Bro.
But the circumstances is different because you're not multi-million and you're not.
Alright, you
You're
know
not-
what?
you're
You know
not-
what
you're
I'm gonna
not-
say?
you're
Wait. You know what I'm gonna say?
Go on.
When you fully live with a woman,
Yeah, I
hit man
will.
up. No, hit man up.
No, but we're not.
No,
talking,
no, we're moving
not
on.
talking
We're
about
moving on.
living
No,
with the
living-
No.
woman,
I'm
though.
talking about real situations.
Yeah,
bro.
but
Yeah,
you-
right,
you're-
one
you're
second,
going-
one second.
What he just
You're
said,
going
yeah.
off the what?
No,
the
it's
figure.
no,
All right,
I
one
just
second.
said-
What
Let
he
Rose-
just, I'm
let
going
Rose-
off of what he just said, you know.
Yeah, but,
All right,
but
but
I
one
don't want to
second,
go
let-
off what you're saying because we're talking about what's been asked.
Go on.
The woman being the breadwinner.
Okay.
But now you changed it. If what are you? If
All right.
you're the
Okay.
breadwinner,
But if she's the breadwinner and she comes home and you ain't done nothing in the yard, can she have chat for you?
I done nothing in the yard.
The yard's a mess.
Yeah,
You
she
ain't
can have bare
Yeah,
chat.
she can have chat for me.
All right. Cool.
But what
cool.
Rome
Yeah.
said is
But
that he can't handle
but
it.
what I'm saying is that is a normal conversation. What he just said is a real thing, fam. Is a real thing, fam.
But have you been
But it's
the breadwinner though?
Bro.
Not go halves or sometimes you pattern the bill and sometimes are you the breadwinner
Consistently.
to the full extent?
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I've been
But I
there,
let
yeah,
Rose
I've been
talk,
there,
man.
and it was so bad.
Well, she wasn't working at all.
Okay, let me tell you something. It was so bad. My ego, how it was running. Whether you're earning, innit? Man's got this pattern. Make sure that my food's there and
Oh,
thing.
yeah, but was she not making no? I'm talking about not working at all, bro.
But no, she was working, but her money was her money. So she was living.
Okay.
She was living life free.
And not okay. That,
So I've
okay,
certain things about
same
pattern.
thing.
So
I'm angry.
she was working 9 to 5.
Yeah,
So when was she
she's on
supposed to pattern
28
things?
bag. She was
That's what I'm
getting
saying.
28
No,
bag.
but if she was working full time, where is she supposed to pattern?
I was talking about she's not
Where's she
working.
meant to
And
pattern
she's in
this?
the yard and it's
Hey,
messy.
Keish.
You got hella chat
Keish.
for her. What you been doing all day?
Keith, that ain't, listen, I'm
not
not being
a problem.
funny, that's not my problem.
But that was you lot's arrangement.
Yeah, because if Keish, Keish, I'm telling you, and I swear on my mum's life, if someone told me all my bills were paid, I would do my job
Yeah.
and tired and
So
still clean up the house.
that's what I
and I
was-
would still do it because I get, listen, now my bread's my bread. It's not free to live.
Talk on it, man.
Listen, that's what I was gonna say as well. I think if you're in a relationship, for example, if my boyfriend's out at work all day and I'm working from home, when he gets back, everything needs to be patterned.
All right,
Even if
cool.
I'm working as
Full
well.
Stop. End the combo. Done. We're moving on. Because we're going to get...
He's getting hot.
Yeah,
He's
fam,
getting
like,
hot.
it's long.
It's done.
Long. That is as simple as
That's
that.
hot.
If you're home and you work from home,
Thank God the aircon's still on. There.
trust me. Anyway.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's move
Like,
on.
it's as simple as that, fam. It's no, you get me.
And it goes vice
But it will
vice
get- it will
versa.
get-
If
it'll
you're
get
the man,
techie in it,
yeah,
it'll
if
get
you're a
techie
man
in
and you're
it.
doing
Yeah.
that, yeah, you have to do that.
We'll
Right.
get techie in there, trust me. Anyway, next question. I think this question's from me again. Fucking hell. Why did Scribs and Bolt leave? The real reason the pod hasn't been the same since. Well, the
Ow,
real reason.
ow.
That's mad.
Ow. How me and Rome's meant to feel by
No,
that
that's
comment?
cool. It's
No,
not.
that's fine,
It's not
though.
going to be the same. It's different.
Yeah.
Different dynamics.
upgrade.
Number one,
and
and number two.
the views is
The
been
real
madder.
reason why they actually left. Obviously, I've said this before, innit? I'm not gonna have the full convo unless them man are sitting here with man. But basis of the conversation, we just wanted two different things. Like, man, I was on
This part.
and they wanted to go down that path.
Yeah.
And the paths wasn't matching, so we split. And that's the reality. That's like, if you want us to go into full depth of the real reasons of everything,
put up £100 in everyone's cash apps.
hit them up, hit them up, and they could come sit down and I'll have the convo with them. But other than that, them are my man's bros anyway. So,
no, you trying to talk about some bread? Yeah, £100 cash out. I'll download that now.
Ooh, this question's a bit mad. So, name the most reliable person you know and the least reliable person you know.
I'll say that straight away. Bolly. You know
reliable,
Bolly.
yeah.
Yeah. He's there for man's family, like, differently. That Bolly's the most reliable person.
Who's the most reliable person?
Yeah.
Well, does it have to be family or friends or what?
No,
Anyone.
who's the most
person,
reliable person? It's fucking to name the least.
I think, I don't know.
No, I'm naming the least, man. What are you talking about?
I think, for me, I think one of my most reliable people.
No, the most reliable.
Not one of.
We have to stick to the question.
Yeah, but I have a few reliable
No,
people.
But
the most.
You can't. You just the most, innit? The top of top. But it's going to be man's mother, innit? It's going to be...
No, I said Bolly. I said my brother. Mum patterns, but listen, my mum's a glamour now.
Yeah, I think my reliable person that I could rely on in Neen, more than likely Stephen, fam. I'm not gonna lie. I can rely on Stephen, fam. He's there when man need the most advice or something. And I think the second person close is Wes. I can rely on Wes as well.
But I better be in some type of top 5, fam.
No, you're in the top 3. You're in the top 3, man.
You see this? This emotion, man.
Like, you know, I'm thinking it's the locks in my ass. I can't hear, you know, because you get me. Yeah, through fin and fin, you know.
That's a fin and fin.
We can't say.
That's a shot at me, the little pussy. That's a little shot at me, you pussy.
He's going to say you can't say...
Through fin and fin, yeah?
What?
You try to shout I was even talking about.
I heard you. Touche.
No, why did you say that? Toupee. I mean touche.
I don't know why Becky's got all the chat.
Raw. Yeah, I don't know who's the least.
Bro, man doesn't care. Man's on the least.
I don't care about the chocolate. Man said the least person. I don't even know who's the least.
The least.
The least is hard, you know.
No, I think least is.
But it needs to go. Yeah, it's you know what it is. It's like you got to think like who have you called like, and you've needed their help and it's been more no than yes.
Or
that's how you have to look at it.
Or is it for example, like Rome's? It's like just say it was me. It was like Wes, I beg you like help me like drop me somewhere there, and I'm always gonna be an hour late. Like no matter what, I am on it. But fam, like. If I wait on you, it's gonna be a shake. Like, thanks for your help, but no thanks. Like, you get what I'm saying?
You're just not the go-to person.
You're trying to think of a person
reliable.
that doesn't pick up. I've got a couple of people that just don't pick up the phone.
You know, mine might have to be.
You have to think about in my dying moment.
Yeah,
who am I gonna call
when
I'm about to die?
And who you're not.
Yeah, and who I'm not.
But then I guess that's an extreme situation. You've got to think
that is the realistic situation that I need to know.
If
I got one more phone call left, I need to know who's definitely picking up this call.
Yeah. I got certain brethren who watch the phone and then what's up? Go on.
Brother,
you know how long you was holding the phone for? You could have. You held it there for ages. Silenced it and then, go on.
I don't know,
I've
man.
got a bunch of people.
I don't know who I can say least though.
Yeah, I don't know who.
There's a few least, but I don't know like who's the least.
Who's top then?
I don't know who's the least.
Who's the most reliable then?
My mum.
Straight like.
Yeah, probably my mum and probably my girl now still.
Don't answer that in the pressured way, you know.
No, it's true though, fam. I'm talking about the last couple of years. Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, girl has to be in there.
Yeah, she's definitely in there, 100%. Anytime 1,000%. It might be even more than my mother. Might be more than my mother still. Cause I did try to ring my mother the other day, she didn't answer.
You're
so
doing
she
that.
went
You're
out.
doing that thing like they did on My Wife and Kids about the
No, my mum always
Sweethearts
picks up
Day.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna go into it, but
the other day, if I call my girl, it's answered immediately.
Right, what we got?
I don't know, man. If you trying to call my girl, she don't think
Okay, it's not reliable then.
Nah, yeah, that was just for bands there. That's not
Just
true.
for
I don't
bands
believe
still.
that.
Yeah, I'd say my mum and my gal still, and the least is probably smokes.
Never. I always pick up your calls.
Yeah, so
I pick up.
supposed to be doing 10 things at once.
I pick up.
Hello,
I'm joking. I'm salty because I didn't hear my name. Innit? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but yeah.
That's why I want to stop.
Okay.
Stop picking up people's calls.
Who's the most out of your brethrens, like, can you tell what they're gonna do? Like the most. Who can I know how he's gonna respond to that. 100%.
like, you know if someone's going to say no,
Yeah,
you know if they're
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
and ahhing.
Yeah.
You know if they're just going to say yes.
Oh, that's smokes. For me, that's smokes.
That what?
Smokes, yeah, motive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't told you a time or a date yet.
I
You
say
say, yeah, cool.
I say yeah to everything.
you need to stop doing that,
My
man.
problem.
Yeah,
That
innit? They can say a
makes
quick question, you're like, what?
But you know what?
Like, his diaries must be jammed because
My dad, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? I say yeah to everything and forget a lot of things. It's mad. People are like, oh,
Yeah, I do
do
that. I think I've learned that off you.
no, but you know
No,
what?
I
it
think
is?
I learned that off you. Cause my girl said, why do you always do that? Why you say yeah, you're going and
But you
you're
know
not
what?
on it?
I
You
was
know
like,
what?
yeah.
Recently, after COVID, like before, I always used to be like, let me see, let me get back to you. Now, I just say yeah, because
It's easy.
You never know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
you never know what's going to happen. But
Exactly.
also, sometimes you got to live in the moment,
Yeah.
man.
And you know what?
can't plan
If
things
my
too much.
brethren hit me up and they actually, I don't care how big man gets or whatever. I'm always gonna have time for my brethren, fam. I just feel like that. Yeah, my
What
brethren say,
brethren?
yo, we'll
What
have
brethren?
time,
I believe that.
What brethren?
I'm
What
there.
brethren you not leaving around your gal?
Oh, yeah. I got.
I'm now.
Okay, you want to do
I
that?
said okay,
Okay.
okay.
No, you know, I don't have brethren. Like, that's
No.
But there was one brother.
Don't say associate.
Yeah, I got one
Because your
brother
brethrens wouldn't
that I
do
don't
that.
really fuck with no more because he done that. You get what I'm saying? Like, but the maddest thing is, it's not even a brethren. Like, man, he's actually meant to be man's family. But like, not like we didn't grow up.
Ain't me.
No, ain't you. We didn't grow up as family.
But you might
But
as
we
well
grew
say
up in the ends.
Yeah,
No. We are actually family, but
Oh,
we
see.
didn't know we was family. So we grew
Okay.
up in the ends together, and then we
Oh
went.
yeah, I
we
see your
went-
brother the other day at the train station, but yeah.
Probably. But Edmonton.
No, yeah.
Yeah. He's always around.
Yeah,
Big up
yeah.
Jordan, man. Pippin. So yeah, boom. I remember. So we grew up in the ends together, whatever. My mom knew, but we went to one family event one time, and we found out we was cousins. Cool. But then later on down the line, he knows this as well. You get me? Obviously, me and Boom broke up, and then Boom, them two started. You get me? But obviously, she's asked. That's because he said what ends he's from. Do you know Boom?
He said no.
He said you don't know, man. But these are going to the same barber shop as man.
It's about pre-social media, so you can get away with them kind of lies.
It wasn't pre-social media.
right,
It was years ago, but
Yeah,
it
but
was
it was
in
still-
social media. So and these times I was at the barbershop chilling with the man them all the time. So
Yeah.
she knew like, right, that's man's barbershop, and you go to that barbershop, you must know, and you're from Wood Green, you must know him.
How
my
can
baby
you
father.
not? Yeah,
you get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And then he was on. No, I don't know him. Rare. And then obviously when she's asked me like, Rod, do you know? I'm saying, yeah, of course, that's man's family. She kept saying, that's not your family.
Can't be your family.
Yeah, she's like, that can't, like, that's not your, you get what I'm saying? Because rare, and then obviously boom, I see him at one of, and then, yeah, it kind of went off, but yeah, and then from then, you know when a man tries to see you still, like, and
Yeah, chill
Nah.
chat. Yeah. No, bro.
nah, bro.
Yeah, keep
I
it.
think I,
Just
yeah,
because it's such a close environment, it should I just wouldn't fuck with him anyway.
That as well.
Because
I don't know.
That as well.
I think I could
like
leave-
you go to that
I could leave my
barbershop
gal
all the
around my
time. That's
brethren
mad.
still.
That as well. Huh?
I could leave my gal around all my brethren still.
Yeah, now,
All
people
of them.
around me, yeah. My brethren.
Yeah. My brethren, all of them. Yeah.
Listen, I don't understand how that happens. I don't understand because my thing is, as soon as you introduce me to a girl,
That's family.
okay, you're my sister.
Yeah, straight.
I don't want to
Cousin,
beat my
sister,
sister.
whatever,
I don't
that's-
want to beat my sister. I don't want to beat my cousin. It's automatically
Automatic, fam. Family.
like you could see her, be like, oh, she's Chris.
Family.
Oh, that's my girl.
And some,
Done.
yeah.
It's
Mind
done.
check.
Some,
straight,
brethren,
straight, straight.
some brethren are waiting for the break up, you know.
Waiting,
Blood,
bro.
why? But I
Rock
don't understand-
up, blood.
Yeah, but that's mad though. But
Not
why?
because a slide, you know, electric
so
slide,
much-
you know. It's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, some man are nasty, fam. Some man got no control, fam.
Like when you hear like a woman like, it's got a sister. The sister's in trouble. She's moving to the yard, and the man and the sister. And it's like, when? How? What? Why? It doesn't make no sense. You lot can't be winning that much
Stop
thrills.
the foolishness, fam.
No, but I told you all these
They're looking at
fucking
them and
questions gonna be for me, man.
No, but is that what you're doing?
No, I just saw the
He's
next
trying
one.
to-
I said the
Open
next
it.
one. The next one.
No,
Like,
don't open up nothing, bro.
No, this is the next one.
Go on.
No, all it says is why is this new smoke so filtered? Am I filtered?
Yeah,
That's how much I enjoy you out.
you are still.
Is
Is
it?
he?
You are filtered still.
Swear down.
Go.
What do you mean? He just said my girl looks like a fridge.
No,
Oh,
that's.
Oh, why
that's
are you
not-
bringing
that's
that?
not-
Don't bring that. Don't.
No, smokes. Trust me.
Don't bring back the double doors.
The original smokes.
What, you don't want man to bring that back?
I said you're meant to
And
bring
fuck that. Cool, I'm back. Let man know anything you want man to say, man.
No.
Fuck
Man,
that.
do
Your
Good
thing,
job.
your
Like,
thing,
you
your thing's
remember-
filtered still. You're
No, but-
filtered. You're
Man's
filtered.
not filtered.
100%.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Probably growing up.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably because you've got kids that are getting older, you don't want to embarrass them and that, innit?
Yeah, my kids watch this as well. Well, my oldest anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, you're filtered, man. You're filtered. It's right.
But
He's trying to joke,
unfiltered
yeah.
coming back. You get me? Ask man. Next week, ask man anything.
No, because do you know what?
Trust me.
No, because I remember when London first started doing the pod with you, man. I was just like, fucking no smokes. What is wrong with you? It's like,
Bro,
and no, something happened.
Remember,
You
there
was
was a point where
fuckery.
there was a point where man,
Smokes.
brother,
man.
you said something crazy,
Yeah,
you know. He's like,
down.
did I? Boy, you know, you get me.
Yeah. No.
But now you get me a bit, you're a bit behaved still.
I blame
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse.
You
You're
know,
a grown man, you got careers to think
You know
about,
what it is?
kids and
Clubhouse.
responsibilities.
Yeah,
Can't
man,
be
you
having
have to be
fun.
Alright,
Hey,
behaved,
you know what it is? It's Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Clubhouse.
It makes you have to be
create-
conservative.
It's like man's media train now, you know.
Yeah.
And fuck that, man.
Sorry, one mic.
Broad smoke's coming back.
Sorry.
Trust me.
One mic. Can we have one mic?
I'm just raising up his voice.
I'm rubbing out the whole industry. Fuck the industry. I'm on some Kanye West thing. Fuck the whole You get me? Yeah, on that. What? Say something about that.
The screen just blend in.
P45 in the post tomorrow.
What? No, man. I'm not gonna. I didn't say fuck work. I need my job.
But yeah, go
You
on.
make sure you know you. Oh,
So it's cool to be
Yeah,
a
but-
good youth, you
Fuck
know.
the industry.
It's
If you don't
okay
wanna
to-
fuck with DMD, we don't give a fuck anyway, fam, because we're gonna bust scene anyway. So you're not gonna want to fuck with us at some point. So ban you lot anyway. Don't
Inbox
just hit
has
man
been
up on the win.
breezy
But big up
anyway.
everyone that does fuck with us though. Trust me.
Filtered.
That's still filtered.
Don't listen to it.
You could have just left it.
Yeah, you could have just left it where you have to put something.
Okay, this one's a good one, you know. This is for the lady in the last episode. So the lady in the last episode says she needs a man to lead in the relationship. How do you guys lead in your relationship? And I want to hear Weds first, then Rome's, then Smoke.
What? Me?
Wait. It said for the lady, but the question.
Yeah,
was for
like, I
us.
don't understand that.
You
Yeah,
hyped it, fam.
you read
You
it
just
wrong.
hyped it.
I know, I didn't read it all.
Yeah, you did it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
just
didn't
saw the
read it,
lady in
man.
the last episode. I saw the first line. I was like, right, it's for her. But she's here. So yeah, Weds first.
How do you
lead?
How do you lead in your own relationships?
Okay.
How do I lead?
You said Weds
Cricket.
first.
Cricket.
I think right
Because
now.
I said
They
Weds
said Weds
first.
first.
Weds first.
Okay.
Then
Sorry.
Give you some time to think
Sorry.
about it.
I like.
Can you define the word lead? Can you use it in a
Your
sentence?
perception.
your perception.
Lead. When I said for
Yeah.
a man to lead, we've been saying it in the group chat.
Yeah.
Lead. How do you, in your
run
current
things.
relationship, do that now?
Lead, bro. 'Cause you're the first one, so you have to lead this convo, right?
I lie, and you're not even leading that, so we know where this is going.
Wherever
No,
I want
I'm
it to
joking.
go. Since I'm leading, bitch,
joking.
it goes wherever I want it to go.
I'm joking. God, because it's so easy to
Follow
rattle.
the
you know.
leader, follow the leader.
No, take charge of things, innit? Take
That is a
ownership
cop
of the
out
situation.
answer, man.
No, but hey, what else?
Not
you
the
wanna
bedroom,
say?
Where's not the bedroom.
No, but I'm talking about in general.
What's in general?
Like, in terms of, like, I don't know, things we need to do. I don't even know how to say it. Well, okay, the only thing I could think of was her studying to be a teacher. I pushed that. I made sure that happened.
To encourage the.
Yeah, I
Okay.
made sure that everything else was covered so you can do that. But I don't still see that as leading. I feel that as
That's a
assisting.
general
That's
thing.
just normal.
That's assisting, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know leading because I'm not at that point in my life no more. I don't want to have to dictate.
Dictate and take the call. Because sometimes it feels like dictation.
Yeah, because
you know?
because if when you're saying lead, I feel like I'm basically-
Fathering.
Yeah, telling you what you have to
Yeah.
do. That, but I'm sure that's not what you meant by lead.
Like when you say come in
Yeah,
the
'cause
yard.
I don't think someone's gonna be told.
Well, that's not leading though, fam.
So what is leading?
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
but,
That's what I'm saying. I'm not
then?
quite. Yeah,
Am
what
I
do you see it
leading
as?
in my thing?
No.
How
but
are you now?
How am I? How am I? Or
That's
how
what-
do
yeah.
I
She
think?
said, how
would
are you
lead?
leading
Yeah,
in your
how do you
relationship
lead
now?
in your relationship?
How do you
That's
lead?
what it says.
Not how are you leading? How do
How
you
do
lead?
you guys
Yeah.
lead in your relationship?
How do you guys lead in the relationship? Let me think.
And man was throwing bare crickets at me.
No, you
you
know,
know.
it is-
Okay, grasshoppers also.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of
Yeah,
like
you have to think, yeah.
I'm thinking of like the traditional perception of lead. Is man doing that in my Why you laugh? Why what's going on? Is man doing that, innit? That's what I'm saying. Well, a woman still works, so
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Lead.
leading financially. You're not leading financially. If your woman still
Okay.
works or whatever, you can't. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think I'm leading, I'm partnering.
Nah, say nothing.
You got a cop out.
No, it's not a cop out because it's true. Because
I'm
when we
partnering.
think
That's
of
where you're at.
leading,
That's where you're at. It's realistic. That's where you're at.
Yeah, that's where man is at. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If man's get me.
Yeah, I don't.
We don't live together, so man's not leading. You get what I'm saying? We live 2 different yards, so man's not. You know what I'm saying? So it's more partnering, really. It's not really leading, not really leading. I can though.
see, but
Soon.
yeah, but is it more when we're talking about leading that you want to know that okay, look, babe, look, I've seen this opportunity for us. We should learn this or blah blah blah. Is that kind of where you're going with
You
leading?
see, there's that perception of that.
Like, look, yeah,
Do you
look,
want examples
I want
of
to.
that,
I'm
or
trying to
is
better
it-
us. I've got something for you. Look, this will better us. Look.
Leading is for the benefit of the both of you.
Yeah.
So that could be, babe, we worked hard all week this year. Worked hard all year round this year. Let's aim next year to go on a big holiday. Like, let me like.
It's
But
your
ain't that just
suggestion. It's you
suggesting?
organ-
No. It is, but it's still leading. It's being the decision maker and being the
but this
person
what
that
we're
leads
doing
the
next year.
relationship into a better status, into a better level, into a better like place.
Oh, then my guys are leading, man.
So
Keep it a buck.
Yeah,
She's leading it. She's leading right now still.
I don't know, well, boy. For
You
me,
saying bolting, man?
For fuck's sake.
So, like, for example, it could be a small thing where you're both sitting there and your partner goes to you, why don't you have it, like, you're good at this, why don't you do this for yourself rather than work for a company or da-da-da, like what you said when you
yeah, man, I feel
think.
like I do that still.
And then,
Yeah, man.
and then just, like, it's understanding what your partner wants and helping them to get to that certain place, but for the both of you. You're both on your own separate journeys, but eventually you meet in the middle and...
What if your partner always asks your opinion and then like values your opinion a lot?
Yeah, that's leading.
And is that leading?
Of course that is. Because if you know what she wants and you know where she wants to go, then you need to lead her in that direction.
Yeah, but she
Okay.
should also
And that's what I
know...
was gonna say. I was gonna say, leading is via communication. So if you communicate with your missus all the time to know where you're going, then you can lead that. And similar to what you were just saying, yeah, just now about like decision making. Like, for example, obviously with mine, yeah, she was like on this social media thing and all this hair thing. I'm like, bro, why don't you do like? You get what I'm saying? I see that you had potential in something, so you need to continue that. You get what I'm saying? Instead of still like do your job, but
Yeah, but
you have
that's-
an avenue here, so man can help you get there and push you into that. Also and then like giving knowledge on certain things that like what you were saying. Yo, there's opportunity here. I think we can both.
But that's
yeah, I see.
but
that's leading.
But lead it. But I'm talking
Yeah,
about
that's leading
it's
you
leading.
to a
Yeah,
better
but no, but
place.
it's actions because I could tell someone bare stuff and they don't do it. But
No,
really
but
lead.
you have to lead by example and-
No, but
So if
you're
you're
leading,
suggesting
you're not
something,
just saying, you're leading.
yeah. So like for example, if I'm going to suggest something to my partner, I'm going to have the links. I'm going to have done the research. I'm going to be
Yeah.
like, this is what you need to do.
Yeah, that's
And
what I'm
then
saying. There's action behind what you're doing. You're not
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying
yeah,
it, though.
yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
saying. You can't
what I'm
just
saying.
say it. I don't feel like saying it. It's just
No,
leading.
'cause
No,
leading,
no.
you
If
have
I
to
get
put
that, I want to
example.
do this. Alright, cool. So that's
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
gotta
gonna
be
do.
proactive.
Yeah, this is
I'm
what we
gonna
got.
rear, and
Alright,
then you're
so
gonna rear.
If she comes to you and says, "This is what I want to do," and then you go there and say, "Boom, boom, 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 boom,"
This is what you're doing, bro. You got
but
this
then I feel
appointment.
like
You got this.
then if we're saying that, then in my situation, it's both sides. Then
That's
because
what
if
I'm saying,
I
it's a
say
partnering.
something, then she's gonna research and then be like, "This is the
Yeah.
avenue." And if she tells me something, then I will be like, "Yo." And then a man's heavily into the crypto thing, so I try and bring her into the crypto thing. Like, "Yo, this is what I found."
Yeah.
I need
But
you
you're
to-
on a,
you get what I'm
but
saying?
like it sounds like for both of you, you're on a journey to a place. So unless you're already at the place where you feel like you've got to the pinnacle of where you want to be, you lot in your relationship's always continually going to be growing to a place where you feel like.
But while the growing stage, man have to lead you there because
100%.
If I leave the blind, I need to lead you into the right direction when you're going there. Because you get what I'm saying?
I do get what Wes is saying because you can lose the oomph of wanting to even do that because been there, done that. Okay, cool. I get that. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, why am I putting my energy in? Because I know where it's going to go. Because women these days do not want men to lead.
Right, and you know what's worrying though? As we've been talking,
they say they won't.
I think a lot of women do the leading.
They do, bro.
Because what she just said, they don't want the man to lead.
No, but it's also because men are lazy.
The man's like...
The women are leading.
He's invested in the relationship, but
I think
the women are leading because of lack of...
Yes. What's that? That's a big
The women are leading because of lack of the man leading.
Yeah.
So they feel like they have to step in and be like, we need to do this, let's look at this, I keep saying it's so annoying. Yeah. But the reason why most women start leading is because they're trying to show you so you can take over, but also at the same time, like, you may not have had that experience or seen that within your own like families or situations. So they try and like be like, babe, why don't we try do this? Why don't we try do that?
A lot of men, and I was one of them, I've gone from living at my mum's house to having a woman. And I've been living with a woman. Like I said, I'm old school. I work every hour God sent, but I ain't really doing in the yard. That's your pattern. I will kill myself up to make money, but that's your pattern. Do you understand what I'm saying? So in that time, I never really got to experience, like, there's no initiative of me that, right, it's shopping day. Babe, I need the money for shopping today. All right, cool. Why do I need to do that? All right, cool.
At the same time, if you're patterning everything, there should be an expectation of you not having to do anything within the house. I'm sorry.
No, but Keish, what I'm saying is, well, you took the leading thing. Okay, boom. Look, babe, it's the holiday. This is the money that's needed for it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh, we need to do that. Oh, just, all right, cool. But I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how I feel like
it should be.
Thursday we're going shopping.
That's leading.
Because I've looked in the fridge. I can see it's getting low in the fridge. So I can say, boom. All right, Thursday when we finish, we'll go shopping.
But you don't have to do it. You can see what's in the fridge and say, babe, this is needs to. I'm gonna give you bread when you next go shopping.
Yeah,
there's the bread for
but
online shopping, whatever.
But now that's leading. Then now it's like, why can't you do it?
Yeah, but you can't. But I'm
saying
saying
in the scenario.
I'm saying, but now in the scenario,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Man are not looking at all. It's she's doing it and I'm giving the bread. Where I could be like, see that even though she's patterning the shopping, I can see what's missing and do a little list. When you do it, because she might just
be appreciated because
be
it'd be like, thank you, you helped me out.
I'll give you the bread, but I can see what's missing as well. Do you need help with this? Blah blah blah. Pattern.
Yeah, but isn't that a conversation before? Like, so before you move with each other, you make an agreement about who pays for what, and really and truly, if you're paying for the shopping and she's responsible for it, there shouldn't be babe, I need bread for the shopping. The bread should be there. If that's your agreement.
No, I agree with you.
Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be a case where you open the fridge. But
at the same time,
there shouldn't be a thing where you open the fridge and you're like, rah, there's no shopping.
She should be well aware and well know what's going on. Okay, that's your job.
I get that.
You know, but at the same time, they run up rapidly, fam.
So
you can buy shopping today and
like if a cupboard broke, the next time she comes in, that should be fixed.
Yeah, okay.
That's my that's the
You know what I'm saying? It's not a man's job, but you're the
job to fix the thing. What do you mean DIY? What do you want
to do? Get out the toolbox, start drilling.
Yeah, I never said her, but I'm saying
because of
a woman can do it if she wants to, but that's man's job.
You know what though? But that's been in our society. That's been taken away from us. That old school man, like, yo, when you get to that 16
man's man,
your dad's like, here's a toolbox.
You know
what I'm saying? You're 12. Your dad's like, come and sit down. Let me show you how to do that.
Can you all of you three put up a flat pack IKEA wardrobe or chest?
You mean follow instructions?
Yeah, I can follow instructions.
But don't give me the wood.
I can build it. Build up my own chest and wardrobe.
Oh, what's going on? Man, you can't
buy instructions.
How much thing we build up in the yard?
Build up their things in the yard. You got crazy.
How much of them things are standing?
We need him, Bob, you know.
Not just Marley,
not Marley, you know. Not talk Marley. Trust me.
But I think a lot of women got. So, if I use myself as an example, my dad, love my dad. My dad was outside. Mum can't wait for
When you
him
say
to come
outside.
home.
What?
Well, he's finished work and he's gone raving.
Okay.
Saturday's out. Sunday's out. Sunday night he's coming home late. Back to do the work, but all the money's provided.
Yeah.
But in that weekend, my mum needs to put up something for me and my brother.
Yeah.
So she has to be Bob the Builder. But what's happened is, I used to my mum building things. So then I come out the yard.
And the expectation is for your girl to.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm an old school man's man, but that's been taken away from me.
Do you know what? If that is the perception there, then what I as the woman, what I would do in that situation is get or hire a builder or someone else to come in and do it.
Oh yeah, it's done.
But you can't. Yeah, but you can't be moaning when there's the next man in your house doing things.
Listen,
You'll feel away still.
No,
Who?
You may.
Who?
You may. But
Let me
if
pick up.
you put on the bread for it.
One second.
They have to
everyone.
call the builder because this thing been back for too long.
Yeah,
Like,
one
what?
second. 1 second.
You
Next
cheat
thing,
now, man.
there's
Stop, 1
panties by the
second.
fridge.
Learn now,
One second. 1 second. 1 second. Nah. 1 second.
Like, listen.
No. Let me tell you.
Go on.
Big up Task Rabbit, yeah?
Toss Rabbit is cool.
Okay.
Yeah, Toss Rabbit is
I got
cool.
Pedro come round. Hello, mate. What do you want to put up? From
No, not.
the wardrobe up in half an hour.
Forget about that. Man said, "Hey, what do you want me to put up?"
I don't know why he does these
He
words.
does it all the time.
I don't know why he does this.
Yeah.
Fam, what's taking me an hour and a half?
Takes
Yeah,
me
that
10 minutes.
that ain't gonna get appreciated. It's just a Chester George with a pat on the back. It's just a fucking. Yo, I just went for you to put this up. My man's coming to you. Fucking jewels on both sides. Rah. Done.
Man said Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you're wrong.
That's true though. It's true.
And let me give you an example of not leading. And this is the pressure. You see, like women, yeah, like they want things done now.
Yes.
Like I've come home, this box is here. Why is there a box in my yard? I want the thing built. Now I've come yard. I had to chill out for a minute.
Arsenal's about to play. All of these
Why
things
you
are going on.
why you wait? Listen, you've watched me. I've gone, built my zoo, put on the FIFA.
Hey, build
Can you
build this cupboard for me, please.
To get into the mood, you know.
Hold on. Alright, cool. I'm gonna be 10 minutes. What you hear from the balcony? Fuck. What are you doing?
Now the game's pressure because you're halfway through.
And I'm playing a 12-year-old who plays it all the time. And now he's doing me. I can't concentrate because I can hear. Why can't you wait? Why can't you wait?
That wardrobe can't be done by this game's done, you know. Because if you know that you're gonna
You can
hear
rewatch
noise,
it.
bro.
You can rewatch it on
Man
rewind.
need- huh?
You man
You
are
watch it
acting
on
up.
rewind.
No, bro.
No, you're playing
Why do
online,
they want to
listen.
start things
Yeah.
when man have gone online, bro? I'm in the middle of the game. What?
Give me it's 10
Man,
minutes.
Yo,
It's 12 minutes.
man's
max.
even more hot now. You know, 1-0 down, and the wardrobe game. Yo, I can't. Fuck this game and fuck the wardrobe as well. Pick up everything.
I mean, enjoying this too. Fuck my zoo as well. That cost me. Hey, listen. Give me the wardrobe, man. Fucking hell.
And man start breaking things. Man's vex now, building it up.
Man start purposely break other things just to make this guy's done, you know.
I'm drilling. I'm looking. Why is it coming through the other?
Yeah.
Why are you made this? It could come through the other side,
And there's things missing. There's things missing in the box.
bro. And it's a little plastic clip.
Why put this up without this plastic?
You need
But
it.
do you know what? Do you know what though? Even if the plastic thing was missing, the old school man will find a way.
Yes.
Yeah, no, man, still
Yes.
find a way, but
Yes.
No.
I
No,
learned
it didn't sound like it. It didn't sound like it. It didn't sound like it.
I learned that
Always
from
find a way.
I learned that from
Yeah,
my
I
dad.
found
you
a
know.
way.
The amount of things missing and he just makes something
You
out
don't
of
put no weight
something.
on that side.
Yeah,
Don't put no weight.
balance on this.
Don't move that off the shelf. Just sits there for a reason.
The plant pot stays on that corner just to balance it.
You know when
balance.
you do the back of the wardrobe, you got all the nails, and you put too much on this side, and you start making the gap even on this. You say, listen, now this gotta go here.
Yeah.
Man, man got
Ladies, cool Task Rabbit. Cool Task.
No.
Just get the app, download the app.
No, let me tell you about ladies.
Actually, let's not even promote them.
Call your man to build up something.
Let me tell you about ladies. So IKEA give you this little black thing. So you put the nail into the black thing. You hammer, you pull off. How you broke the black thing?
How you broke the
How you broke the black thing? Now man's got to do something. Like, you know, tapping it.
Yeah.
Hey, fam, nah. You get
But the trick is to turn the hammer sideways and not
is it just
yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, real good. Body builder.
Makeup sex or drunk sex?
Oh.
It
depends what man's
drunk
about,
sex.
though.
Drunk
It
sex.
depends what man's vexed about.
Who's
Drunk
vexed?
sex has
Who's
gotta be
vexed
better.
though?
Yeah, who's vexed? Yeah. Who's vexed?
Like, if I'm vexed, boy, that is a mad session.
Because if I'm
If
vexed,
I don't like you,
Yeah, don't like
if
fuck.
I'm vexed,
yeah.
You know when you grab the shoulder, that fucking yeah, the mad one, yeah. But the drunk sex is more passionate.
no, it's drunk sex.
No,
man.
see, I feel like the makeup sex because you're fucking chick, it pisses me off. But drunk sex, you're nasty.
Yeah, it's the nasty sex still. Drunk sex is the nasty.
Yeah,
the makeup
man.
sex is the
Spit in the mouth and all
freaky
sorts.
I don't think I've had
Sorry.
What?
makeup sex.
Say
Oh,
that.
no.
When I'm vexed,
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
want to do nothing.
No, when you're vexed,
I'm
man,
vexed.
mash her up, bro. That's when you really mash her and you
Yeah.
can.
No,
You can't lick her down.
Rose
You
is
can
that.
mash her
No,
up.
Rose
bro.
is that. I'm being for real. I'm pissed. Don't move, man. No, don't touch me.
I feel like if
And
we're
Rose is
vexed
what
at
just
each
was, so
other,
when Rose says
I don't feel
Yeah,
like
I
there's.
feel like
I
that's
feel
a
like there's
reward.
no space for that. I feel like.
That's it. There's no space.
Yeah, I feel like when we're vexed. Like,
No,
there's no.
no. If I'm vexed, I'm vexed. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
No,
feel,
no,
like,
no.
that's what I'm saying. It depends what man's mad
No, if
about.
you come too close, we do UFC. What are you coming close
The
for?
UFC.
Nah, the massive UFC,
Yeah,
bruh.
man, no, not right now, man.
That's good.
Not right now.
I don't know. I would say drunk sex then for me.
Alright, cool. Boom. Do you ever think about other women during sex?
No.
Yeah, definitely not.
What
No.
other answers
What
there
kind
apart
of
from no?
answer is that?
Well, there was
What
this
kind
one
of question
time.
is that?
There was this one time.
When was the last time you told a lie and what was it?
Fuck, this is how much lies you
I
got.
lied today. I lied today.
Bring out the script.
When was the last time?
I think I lied. I said to
What?
I saw you ask me where am I. What did I say to you?
Nando's.
Yeah, I wasn't there yet.
So you just lie for no reason.
Like, you just lied,
For
you
no
know?
reason.
I wasn't there yet. You
Man
get
said
me?
to get me some
Yeah,
wings
yeah,
and
because he was
that.
like,
Yeah,
where?
no.
But you lied as well.
I did.
'Cause-
I said round the corner by Nando's.
Liars.
I was at New River.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, that's
Like
like
the same
Why
distance
lie
they were
though?
both
If you
here.
both weren't there.
I don't know because I would have.
I wanted to know who was
You
close.
lot
I
just
wanted to
didn't
know
want
who
to
was
know.
close to Nando's.
No, no, no.
You lot just didn't want to be late.
You know what's
so
mad?
I lied.
You know what's mad?
That's what it was.
You know what's mad? They both knew they was both lying. So they both,
Yeah.
I'm there, innit?
That's
Where are you though? I'm here, but
Do you
where
know
are
what's
you?
funny?
Yeah.
When you know someone's lying, you're like, yeah, I'm just here though.
Yeah.
And you both know you're lying to each other. And it's
I
just
said,
like,
because first of all, I said, yeah, I'm there Nando's. He said, but I'm there Nando's. I was like, yeah, man, 2 minutes away.
But I wasn't even there. Nando's like, you get me? It was bad. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's funny, man.
Go on, Wes. Don't try it. Yeah, don't try that.
Try to get out of
What
it.
lies? I was just thinking. I don't know if this is lies.
Wes doesn't lie.
No, because I don't care. Most of the time, I
Just tell the
actually just
truth.
don't care. No, I just won't say nothing.
Alright, next one. Do you all want more children? Or want...
No,
I do. I ain't got none
no, I'm
at
out.
the moment.
I'm out.
I don't know. I do. If I only want girls. If I have more children, I only want girls.
He wants to be the next Venus Williams dad, you know.
No,
Gonna
but-
be King Smokes.
No, but you know what it is? I just feel like the girls, I think about this now that I'm getting older, the girls are the ones that's going to look after man. The man them are just going to be gone. Boy children were gone. The girl children actually not put man in a home and want to look after man.
Bro, so he's not giving back.
What,
He's
so-
doing it for a reason.
Yeah.
What?
So you think that none of your sons are going to look after you?
I'm not saying they're
No,
not,
look
but
after you, but they're not going to do what a woman
yeah,
would
they're not
do.
going to do what a woman's going to
Like,
Well,
if
so you're gonna put
if
that
he was
responsibility on your
bedbound-
daughter?
If he
Yeah,
was
you said that.
bedbound, if he was
That's
I wanna have- I wanna have
no,
more
it
daughters
is.
so they can look
If he
after
was
all of them.
bedbound, you
So
don't.
my daughters are going to be... You know what it is? I've seen older generations of how they dealt with their mother. And the
You'd want
men's
that, yeah.
side, even though they do what they're doing, but they still have to work and be somewhere else, and they're occupied with other things where the women, they sacrifice a lot.
Yeah, but
But
if the
they're
women have got
natural
their own
nurturers, man.
family and
But
everything,
Aaron,
you're
yeah,
going to expect
you
them
don't
to
care
look
about all
after
of
you
that.
when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
old.
Make sure I'm patting when I'm old. innit?
That's not a fair responsibility. I can speak
It's
from
not a fair
experience.
responsibility, but that's a responsibility that women take on. And if I have more children, then it needs to be the girls, and they need to take that responsibility on.
What about your wife or your girlfriend?
Yeah, well, my wife can do that, but if my wife passes away, then the next in line is daughters.
So you expect your wife to pass away?
As long
No,
as you
I'm just saying, innit?
No,
like,
but
just
he's
in
saying
case.
like
He's
yeah,
planning it like,
That's
yeah.
just in case, you
Just
know.
in case
I just
it's
got
on.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
make sure my things.
I'm an
Wife,
advocate.
never be sick again.
I actually think that you should stay in like the family home and this and the other. It's kind of like they do it in Asian community. The person who's ill or whatever stays in the family home, and everyone shares the responsibility. But I think homes and home care and stuff like that should be
if you was old, a woman, your daughter probably like,
Your daughter's gonna check, man.
Yeah, not even check. No, she's gonna
if
come,
ill,
feed you,
Huh?
man to bathe you. If you're old, you get me. But your son like, yo, man got a sick home. You know, they got beer things around there. Man's gonna put you in there. I'm gonna pay for that. But they're good. Where the woman actually do the
and then man will come check man once a month.
Yeah,
if that.
And for 10 minutes, so it's like
just tell me.
And your daughter's round there.
How far this place
daughter
is.
chill with you, take pictures. Even if you want to take pictures and all these things, she wants to create memories for my last dying days.
You know what's mad?
Son just
you
gone.
Know what's mad? It'll probably be your granddaughter.
Even
by that stage, when I've seen a lot of girls when they're 18 and that they'll go and
even if my kids have more girl children, yeah, man, let them have girl picnic as well.
Right, he's working generations of women.
Yeah.
I got 2 boys already, so they're keeping on the legacy name, and I got my daughter. So I need more girls now.
He's saying it's unfair for her to do all that.
Yeah, it's unfair for her.
She needs some siblings to balance. He's at least 3 more. One for every.
And they will be in competition with each other as well.
The good reason why it's good to have daughters is because they'll put everyone else in check and be like, listen, you need to pull your weight and go see your dad. That would be the thing. But I don't think you should have an expectation for the women in your family.
I just have more of an expectation on the women than the men. For nurturing and loving and caring.
Not saying they won't do it, but they might be busy enough by that time.
You go first and release the burden of it.
What are your most grateful asides from life itself, roof, food, and family, and why? So aside from roof, food, and family, what are you grateful for?
Breathing.
That comes down to life itself.
Oh, no life and food.
So no life, roof, food, or family. What other than that?
So what else? Anything else is materialistic then?
Basically.
Yeah.
Not life.
My trainers.
What am I grateful for? My woman. Yeah, that's my answer, my woman. Facts.
Yeah,
because there's
they're listening. They're listening.
They're listening. No, there's clumsy girl out there, man. You get me? I could have been, struck with an idiot.
Right. Who's the first person you call when something good or bad happens?
My girl.
Similar question.
Yeah, same thing, my woman.
Yeah.
I suppose we're all going to say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go through your call list. Who is the most cool person?
My woman.
My woman. Again. Say woman. Yeah, but...
off her phone, man.
Whoa. How much times per week you fucking on average?
In a week?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, yeah,
twice.
If I see her all week, then it's every
day.
Depends on how much I see her.
Yeah, if I see her all week, it's going to be more than probably like 3 times.
All week? I'm saying 7 times a week. Every day.
What if the work is scheduled?
Couple
rounds
as well, man.
I'll even forget work, bro. It's still crying now.
Even forget work. You're not there, and then when she comes home, you're not there because she goes to work.
Oh, that's different if we're not there. But if we're in there, in the same vicinity, clartings happen.
There's kids.
Clarting still happen. You mean? Well, you think kids are stopping clarting?
Yeah, kids can stop clarting still.
Nah, man, kids can't stop clarting, bro.
Didn't stop certain people on social media recently.
See, when it gets to the shawty thing, I'm glad that they broke each other because I didn't know what happened.
Views on going down on women. No problem, man. Do your thing.
Yeah, man.
Grow up.
It's what it is, man. You get me?
Yeah, man. You can't be like...
But you got to try gangster.
Can't be that frowsy experience.
You got a gangster it, though.
Yeah, you got a gangster.
You can't,
What do you mean, like, open your legs?
Nah, but it's how you doing it, because you can't just be there. You're about to...
I'm about to fuck you up, man.
What you saying, man? Just
gangster in the air. Man said gangster.
I cannot stand Wes. I cannot stand it.
Yeah, Rose's comment was, you got to be gangster up in
You got a kind of gangster it off, innit? You got you know what I'm saying?
That's when you got a lead. It's open
that's where men should lead. That's where men should lead.
Whatever.
It is. It's just where men
should lead.
That's naturally. What do you want me to do? Get your head and...
No, that's No, it's true.
It's true. Because if a woman grabs your head, you're going...
If a woman grabs your head... to put it down there, you're gonna feel extra meaty, bro.
And imagine you're just sitting up, sitting up like this, and she's just like,
Yeah, but what if it's that she's like, oh fuck, I can't, what shit?
And like,
What?
hold your head and just wrap it around.
You're doing a good job.
Boy, I guess.
Could be doing a good job. Could be a free.
So, I don't know.
Next one.
But yeah, lead.
This is an old one, but it's new. But all right, so this is a new listener, and they said listen to an old episode yesterday with Rush, Talifa, and Terror Danger. Hey, big up Terror Danger. Big up my cousin.
Big up
Rush.
Terror, come on.
And Talifa. Big Rome said his girl was from Turkey, which is an old girl, ex-girl. Boom.
Yeah.
Cool. Each to their
She gonna
own.
be sitting
No
there.
offense, but my question is, why a girl from Turkey when there are tons of beautiful black women? No offense to his girl, black queens to the whole world. So you couldn't answer this.
I don't know. It was the connection at the time, man. You work with someone.
Yeah, but how could you have a connection with her? That's what they're asking.
How?
How?
Yeah, instead
You
of
can't have a
beautiful
connection with
black
anyone.
women,
When you're
how-
with someone every single day, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, but how can you?
Do you mean culturally? Is that what you
And
mean
culturally.
culturally?
Oh, culturally.
That's what they're saying to you.
But
Yeah,
the
but
culture
black-
wasn't. It wasn't.
There's all black. There's
wasn't
all
an
these
issue.
black girls around.
It wasn't an issue. Well, it wasn't an issue for her anyway.
But it wasn't an issue for you.
No,
And he has a black girl now.
back then, no.
But also as well, not to be funny.
Why do you have? Yeah, but
not
why
to
do
be
you?
funny.
But what is what?
Not to be funny, we live in a multicultural city.
Yeah, like it's
They
mad.
should-
Like we go to school with
I know,
all
tell
sorts
black
of
girls
people.
that.
And if you
I
know
know,
my
tell
school,
black
it was
girls that.
hella. Yeah.
No, hold on. Tell black girls
Yeah,
that.
tell black girls that.
Tell black girls that.
What?
I'm a
Yeah,
black
we live
girl
in
and
a-
I understand the
No, you
fact
don't.
that black men and black women go for people outside of their
You
race.
thinks like you.
That's what I told. I keep saying that in the WhatsApp group. How you're thinking is not.
Yeah.
It's not
People
majority.
need to
like
grow
they
up,
don't-
man.
It's not majority.
No,
you
but-
get me?
Grow up.
No, but I think for
Black
me,
So I think, yeah, in all honesty, I don't know, and this is going to sound really rude, yeah. Go and travel and see the world. That's the best advice I could give you. Because when you see the world and you see different countries, see different cultures and how people live, don't stay in just your culture as well. Learn other cultures, learn about other people, religions, whatever, yeah. Because to be so one-sided and to close away somebody who could be potentially the love of your life is stupid. It's stupid.
And at the time,
Wait, wait. But
and at the time, she weren't no
But the love
different
of
to
your
a black
life
girl.
could be
But can I
At
say
the time,
something?
she weren't no different to
Could
a.
be, yeah.
So
but
what do you mean?
At the
Give them
time,
the
she weren't
time
no
then.
different, fam.
What-
She
what
could
she
cook
like?
like black girl. She could. It was
But
mad.
what
Yeah,
if you
girls in
don't
the
travel?
face.
What if you
Huh?
don't travel? What if you?
It was just a skin
even if you
complexion.
don't travel,
But if you don't travel,
open
let's
your-
say if you're in Africa and you don't travel, there's only black people around you. Can you not find that perfect
Yeah,
woman
you can.
in your culture?
But you could do that now. But what I'm saying
but-
is for people that say that for people that have an issue with like mixing into other cultures or for example Rome's with the Turkish girl or whatever, like there shouldn't be an issue there and you really shouldn't have an opinion on who someone decides to be with. Because at the end of the day, that's their choice.
Because
And
a lot of
don't
man-
say that on Clubhouse,
Yeah,
man.
because a lot of
I
men
said
are
it on
with
Clubhouse.
their.
Yeah,
A
pick
lot of
me.
men are with
I said it on
their.
Clubhouse.
Pick me.
And it's not working, fam.
No, but bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but bro.
the thing is, they don't know if Rome's has been with 20 black women before that, but all
They
they
will
see
never
is
know.
the
The
one
one.
Turkish girl go, yeah, you shouldn't be with. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what people's experiences
like-
are.
It's true.
I've heard it
Come
from
on,
I've heard
right.
it from black girls the most. I couldn't do it. That's what they say. I couldn't do it. There could be someone's gonna treat them like
a
fucking
100%.
angel,
queen.
blood.
like,
what they need.
Queen.
Me personally, I'm not attracted to anything outside my race. However, that's just from how I've grown up and whatnot. If I was to
A lot
ever
of black
like,
girls will say that. A lot of
But
black
it's
girls
my
have come
thing is
across in my
energy
life.
thing. You could aesthetically be beautiful, black, but your
Yeah.
soul might be
So, yeah.
ugly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Comes down to
your
But
mindset as well. Your mindset.
Yeah, your mindset could be shit. But
Alright.
because you're the same skin complexion as man's supposed to just say, fuck the rest.
Innit? And we're all meant
So
to,
if you're
in
an
the Bible,
idiot.
it says everyone's brothers and sisters, man.
So,
That's
no,
it.
Why
Incest.
for the incest?
so what is it's just,
No.
So yeah,
Yeah, but
actually,
hey,
like, well, I caught in there, sisters and cousins. What's going on there?
No, but what I was on that point, what I was trying to say,
Same
we're
tribe.
all connected, innit?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
somewhat, no matter what color you are or race,
Yeah.
we're all connected in some sort of way,
your
innit?
brother,
You get what I'm saying?
your cousin.
Yeah, but what's
lie.
mad is though, you go to Greeks, you go to Turkish communities, a lot of other communities, they'll be like, no.
It's not that, but no, it's not,
community
no,
as well.
but it's no, but
No,
it's
but
not,
bro,
it's
they're
not,
like,
but
no,
it's not our generation that thinks like that. It's their,
Brother,
it's their,
Parents.
But
their parents, parents.
Brother, I'll take you Harry
Caribbean generation has never. We can be the men can be free willy with every
What?
community.
literally. Willy
mean, yeah,
nilly.
they
But
can,
man-
have, they can have freedom.
Man's dick's not racist. Man swing from, you get me, culture to culture. Whereas in other cultures, when they see black man, whoa.
But it's their
can't
bro.
bring a black
No,
man.
but it's what they've been told, not them.
It's how they've been
It's
conditioned.
how they've
though.
been conditioned, bro.
Like, it's like the whole, one of the episodes
Because
where you said you can't bring white girl home. It's the same thing.
I should never have been with a Turkish girl.
But I understand why our parents said don't bring a white girl home.
Yeah, but because that's of their mindset.
No,
from what they've experienced. Yeah, but...
Your parents weren't
my mum was a slave.
Huh? Your parents wasn't enslaved.
But my parents' grand was enslaved, so they saw that.
Your parents' grand was enslaved.
Your great
grand.
Your great grand was a slave.
Yeah, but it weren't that long ago. We was enslaved, 50, 60 years ago?
No, Smokes were fucking 2022, dog.
Yeah, but
60 years ago.
So, okay, when did slavery done, though?
No, I
said... No, wait, when did slavery done? What are we talking about?
Actual slavery.
Actual slavery in America only finished in like in 60s, 50s and that. What are we talking about? Exactly. So what are we doing here?
Go on.
So, okay, 70 years. Sorry, 70. Let's add a little 20 years on that. So what I'm saying is, our parents...
It must have been before the war. Because no way...
No, in America,
one of the winners were former slaves.
In America,
slaves, bro.
In America, but there is still slaves in South Carolina up to today, bro. Or certain parts of America.
Where, bro?
Certain parts of America.
So is that where your
no, they come from the Caribbean.
Grandparents?
They come from the Caribbean.
So your parents' grandparents were slaves?
I don't know if my grandparents weren't, but their mums could have been. We don't know.
Don't say...
yeah.
Bro, Paul's Ronaldinho's.
Hold on, wait. Slavery wasn't that long ago, bro.
No, look.
But it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, so let's not do that. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying directly me personally, but there are people out there where their grandparents
my mom's attitude as a 26, 27-year-old black woman is much different to when she was 35.
100%.
Because I couldn't have bought a white, but my brother could have.
But that's my point, because when she was younger, she was closer to what was
and she could see, remember what they're growing up.
And when you lot are saying, bro, our grandparents come to this country with still racism. They might not be in slavery, but like there's certain man that was.
You're right for a black fella.
No, but not even that, bro. They're getting paint dashed on their doorstep.
Yeah, but why are we talking about them? We're talking about our generation.
No, but I'm saying because we were talking about their parents. Talking about us not bringing a white girl home. And I'm saying if they're seeing their parents getting paint dashed on them when they're coming from work and all of these things on their doorstep that only happened in the 50s and 60s, even 70s, even 80s, let's be real. Because even when we was born, NS was a real thing. We couldn't go Enfield without these men chasing us down the road. So if it was bad for us in the early 80s and 90s, what was it like for them in the 60s, 70s?
It was bad for you in the early 80s.
In the 90s, before 1997, man was getting run down by NFs.
Right, so you don't mean technically us, you mean
No, I mean us. Man got run down by NFs out of a pub with baseball bats and snooker sticks. What are we doing here? Before man them started fighting each other before 1997, white man was running us down as youths, bro. What are we talking about?
So if it was bad for man...
No, I'm talking about. We was talking about a parents' mindset of our parents and saying why don't bring white girl home. Yeah. And I'm saying in the early 90s, if that happened with us, so if our parents are growing up in that situation, that's worse than what we was going through. Then what do you expect them to say? Of course they don't want to bring no white girl home.
Are you mad? You know it's trouble. Don't bring that trouble to my door.
Come on.
Yeah, but we're talking about a different...
No, it's not a different... It's not. We're talking about the same thing. You said their generation. I'm talking about our parents' generation. They went through that. Their parents went through that. Don't bring no black man home, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing.
Well, I don't know. My mum never told me that, so I don't know.
But, boy, I know NFs was chasing man down
I know.
Never told me that,
at certain times.
I know. Yeah, like I said, the mentality changes. But like you said, it's what you grow up around.
Of course. All right, let's move on to the next one. Anyway, this is what happened to Wes Pod. And why don't you guys do Insta Lives anymore?
Wes Pod's coming back. We had editing issues. Do you know what, yeah? What the hell's wrong with editors? God damn. Yeah, man. We're going to keep this one there good because I don't understand what happens to editors. Like, it's mad. The dramas that we've gone through with people, like, it's mad frustrating.
It's frustrating.
Because, like, obviously, if someone says they can do something, I'm assuming they believe they can do it. And it's always happened that, you know what I mean, when we're there, it gets down to it, people can't deliver. Or this goes wrong or that goes wrong. But the only thing about that is everyone on the outside just looks at you.
100%.
And you got to hold it. because it is your representation. So yeah.
And Insta Lives, we're actually going to start bringing it back.
Yeah, we have to.
We're going to do it once a week.
Management's on us for Insta Lives still.
We're supposed to just structure it properly, man.
Yeah, but we need to structure it.
Supposed to be doing Insta
one day a
Live
week.
after
Whoa, what do you mean? We just freestyle. You know our team. Come on, you get me?
No, we need to plan it.
You done planning.
One day a week. Obviously,
my team's lit.
When we drop the pod,
there
may be a day after we're meant to. Or even if there's like a sick topic, we should just cover the topic on the Insta Live before we come to the thing. But maybe just plan a day like Tuesday or Wednesday. We're going to figure out a day.
Yeah, we will, but we are going to bring it back.
And we're going to do the Insta
The
Live.
engagement's there. If people are there and they want to see it, why not?
We are 100%.
People join the lives, then the lives will happen.
100%. Question following the last question. Do you guys face difficulties with the clash of race culture, and does this cause a problem in your relationship? No, not anymore. Man's cool with cultures.
No, I don't really.
Relationships.
Do you know what? I still find it at work still. And I find myself doing, like, I'll give a perfect example, obviously not using no names. I was sitting there and I came to the office, but while I was sitting, a couple other people come and it was quite ethnic where we were sitting. Yeah. So from that, a man came over and goes, "Shall I play my son's tune for you lot?" And I'm like, we're in the office with their white people. We've got orange tops on. Bro, please don't do it. But I can see...
That's an orange top.
You see my uniform?
No.
You see it, innit, Keith? Again. Orange, that fam, I look like a bin man. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I look
The
like a
orange
bin
thing
man.
is a gel thing, fam.
No, it's the bin man thing. High vis.
Bro,
That's mad.
Yeah, so anyway, the point being is, I see him do that, so I went like that. I could see what was gonna happen, so I got up. I crept off, so because I'm a bait face, so I crept off and walked around. And when I sat over,
Somewhere else, you just wanted to stay
I sat
away
with the
from
white
this-
guys, and I said like that.
Hey,
Next
well, you
thing
looked over.
Next thing you can do, you can hear it from the phone. It's in the office, but man's playing the drill tune off his phone, loud in the office. And I know what they're thinking. I was like, oh, bloody hell, it's getting a bit ethnic over there. And they went, yeah, Wes. It's like, you bastards. He was all thinking that. But you think it's cool because I said it. But that's what, that
So
it's
they're
long.
thinking.
It's long. I had to
That's
stay away.
funny.
But it's that's the race thing. That's how you get,
Last couple is alright.
How many? Have we gone through the whole 30? We ain't been through the whole 30.
There's 5 more, man.
Right, come listen.
How much should a man have stacked by 30 in your opinion?
Don't worry about
Yeah.
social media. Stack what you're capable of stacking. Don't fucking worry about what fucking these internet guys have got. Because they're probably lying to you.
100 bags.
That's the answer.
Jesus Christ.
If you live at home and you're earning $2,500 and you're paying a little bit of rent, let's say 10% of your salary, you should be putting away $1,000 a month. So in a year, you should have 12
All right, so what I'm going to say is don't listen to none of that advice from Rome's or the lady on the episode because there is no pressure to having any sort of P by the age of 30. They make you believe that you should have this and that and rare by 30. And if you don't, you're a failure. But the reality is you can have something by the time you're 30 or you can just live your life.
Or you can't.
Or you can't.
Because you might have
And it's
something by the
simple
time
as
you're
that.
33.
But you know what? When you hit 30, what I would say, depending on how you lived your 20s, the knowledge and the experience that you have, you can take into your 30s and build. They say majority of people, wealthy people or rich
get
people
wealthy
or
till about
anybody,
40 odd.
you don't get until 40, past 40, 45, 50. Like, majority
Come
of people
on,
in their early
Wealth.
30s.
Come on, Wealth. I'm so close there.
100 bags.
Yeah.
Yes,
Go on.
I have.
But
Go on.
what we should know is
100,000.
from our experiences of being in our 30s, we should be encouraging young people in their 20s, live your life, do your thing, but have a goal. So say, for example, don't get to like 28, 29 and go, oh, by 30 I ain't achieved nothing. Set your goal for yourself and say, do you know what? By 30, you're 21, 22 or whatever, you got your first job or whatever. Put a goal for yourself. By the time you're 30, I'm going to have stacked $5,000 or something.
You know, not even do that. Just put 10% away of your money. Whatever you get, even if you get
I don't think that's
£100,
You ever been 21?
listen, from
enough.
if you're 18,
How the market is now and how, if
Listen.
you want to buy in this country, 10%
no,
of your
no.
wages.
Can anyone remember being 21?
10%. Yeah.
That is not
I
good.
didn't have
advice.
no- I didn't have 10%
One second. 10% is always good enough because if you don't stack nothing and you get to 30, you have nothing. They always encourage you 10% of anything. Just try and
Who's
at
they?
least the books. The Richest Man in Babylon is a great book. Yeah, 10% of your earnings. You pay yourself first, 10%, and you pay your bills after. make sure you at least have 10%, because 10% from 18 to 30, that's 12 years. If you earn $2,000 at 10%, what is that? £200?
Mm-hmm.
So if you earn £200 a month, if you put away £200 a month for 12 years, is what?
I don't know.
What?
All right,
18-year-olds
all right,
getting
so
£2,000.
£200, I don't know, a year is £2,000, 2, 4, whatever. That times that by 10. But by the time you're 30, yeah, by the time you're 30,
£200 is not a good
but
amount.
it's not a lot. But by the
when
time
you're
you're 30,
18,
but
can
hold on, by the
anyone
time
remember
wait,
being
1 second. By the time you're 30, you've got 15 grand there. Half of the people that have touched 30 don't even have a grand.
Do you remember being 18?
Don't even have a grand in their account. How much people can come on there right now and say that they have a grand saving? Like
people can say they got 20 bags stacked right now, just stacked.
15 grand is better than nothing. If you can stack even a 10%, that's just a bare minimum for them to stack.
Do you remember being 18 with a part-time job?
Man, yeah, man was in next than that. Come on.
What could I put aside?
But 10%.
Oh, I'm waiting for that paycheck.
10% of anything. Even if you get £100, you put £10 away. This is what my auntie always said to me, man. Just put away, even if it's £10 a month, even if it's £20 a month, try and put something away. Because even your pension, your pension is going towards something. You don't even know where it's going, but it's going towards something. If you look at that over a build-up, when I looked at mine over being at my company for 11 years, it's like, right, that much. It's a little change that man's putting away weekly. But what it's grown up to right now is semi-decent.
I get what you
Can't change my life, but it's something.
Hey,
Buy a yard.
It might save your life.
It might save man's life.
Yeah.
But you have to teach them, because most people are just going to go out and spunk their money anyway. They're going to spunk their money.
Especially
But if they put away
being young.
10% and spunk the rest of the money.
But you know
it's
what's
not a problem.
mad? You know what's mad? But if they've got successful parents, their mindset will be totally... It's what they see in the... Do you understand what I'm saying?
That as well.
Yeah.
Do the 50, 20, 30 if you're going to do it, not 10%. That's what I'm saying.
I think so. This person must be replying to that dilemma thing that we had. They said you need a real woman. Drop that chick bee. That was that thing. We'll read that out next week, man, because we ain't got that much time. Anyway, why you always sound like you're high bee? Who's this?
Who sounds like they're high?
It's your link.
I wonder who they...
Hold on.
I wonder who they talking to.
Who's that? Why do you always sound like you're high?
B.
Yeah.
Who they talking about?
That's probably my link.
Yeah, that's you.
I don't know why I
And,
sound like
you know
And farmer.
You know that thing, day. You ever fucked the same girl? No.
What? Oh.
Yeah, they
I've been of us three.
Yeah.
No.
No.
But that has happened.
Man ain't on no R. Kelly and Usher thing. Sorry.
Same
Same
girl.
girl. You don't know that tune?
Same girl.
That was
It wasn't even the
awful
same
song.
girl. It was twins.
Is it?
Yeah, it was twins in the
It was
video,
the twins
wasn't
at
it?
the end. If it was the same girl, they were twins.
They're freaky, but they swapped anyway.
Weirdos.
Why are you not looking at me, man?
Because you're taking long.
You're doing bare stuff. I gotta get yards.
Yeah, that is...
Alright, this is the last question anyway. Why didn't you lot release the tricky episode?
Boy. Technical difficulties.
That wasn't technical. Why are you lying?
It was. Well, I'm telling you, we can talk on it, but it'll open a big can of worms.
It wasn't technical.
It wasn't technical, it just
I
couldn't
would
work.
say answer from the PR place.
I'll go on, answer for
Go on,
PR,
then.
please,
Yeah.
manager.
I would just say that we couldn't release it because of editing problems, and there were
That's
just
the
things we
truth.
needed to iron out and get permissions of and stuff like that first before we put it out.
So basically what you're saying is there was conflict of interest and we need permission to put the episode out.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boom.
Bang.
Bam.
Boom, man.
So we will do this one. We will do this one again. There was a lot of questions to go through. We'll do this again, but obviously, as I said, you got to go to the Instagram DMD podcast, follow that. Obviously, if you want to send in any topics, dilemmas, and all of that, as someone did, they gave us a topic this week, dmdlive.co.uk. And obviously, look out for anything that we'll be doing. Last week, obviously, we didn't have an episode, but we was at the show. The show was lit as well. Obviously, you don't know, the man them, we murked it. We are planning to bring a show sometime soon, but we're just building up. Next week, we've got a lit guest that's coming on, so that should be lit. And yeah, man, we thank you for everybody that's locked in and appreciate audio.
Always appreciate you.
We are going to bring Banger of the Week as well back next week, but we was going to do it this week, but we're going way over time. We gave you like hell of a long episode. I hope you lot enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But take gyal home and clock that, you know. Huh?
They should be at home already watching YouTube,
Well,
man.
man.
What? Then I got to take my girl home and clutter, innit?
Yeah.
You don't say you want the raw smoke.
Oh!
Yeah, it's mad.
Oh, I thought he was telling
that's what I thought he was
the
telling the people.
People
Like,
that
yo,
were
chill
old.
out, you get me,
Yeah,
enjoy your
don't-
weekend.
I'm trying to leave to...
people. You see, you want the old smokes.
Yeah,
You want the
No.
old smokes. Yeah, they want the old smokes.
I didn't know where. No.
You want the old girl, you better get the old album. Yeah, the old
the old
episodes and that.
episode,
Yeah, come on.
These man are excited. Man.
But yeah, man, this has been fun though. That was fun still. That was, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Outsider.